So when I woke up on in September there, uh, and you can watch my videos, on August 8th, I forgave my mother and I got the meaning of life. And by the end of my videos in October, I transformed. I was no longer the guy I was growing up. I was no longer the arrogant prick. I was no longer a know-it-all. I was humbled, but forever powerful. Uh, I gave warning to people to stop warring. I gave warning to the Vatican to release our secrets. They haven't. It's still going on. But there's hell to pay. It's not hell. It's just staying here in the darkness. But that gets us to the 369 Tesla was talking about, why it's so important. If you think about it, there's 12 levels of frequency. However you want to go. I said that there's 11 and a -1 and 11 and a -1 and 11 and a -1 and suffering, the middle path, and temptations. But horizontally, we're on a 12 scale. 369, if you're inside 369, you get to go to the fifth dimension, right? Fortunately, their darkness is our light. Anybody that's been programmed to believe in the external world, the 3D world, I call them dim red bulbs. You can read about it on my Facebook group, Church of Me, and my profiles, Jim Brown or Kevin MF and Cosgrove. But 369 is the horizontal path, and if you've caused, that's what I was saying, the dim red bulbs. If you believe in the programming of the external world, you get to come with me, and I'm going to teach you the truth. It's happening pretty soon here. But if you've caused between the 0 and 3, right, on the left side, the suffering side, if you've caused the darkness of 0 verse 3 levels of the suffering, you don't get to go. And it's not just that you caused it, it's just that you haven't been accountable and forgiven yourself, right? You are your judge. You are your judge. So if you're P. Diddy and you rape the fuck out of all these people to get your vitality, you caused suffering to that level. Stand up, be accountable, forgive yourself, and then eat your soup, because it's going to hurt like hell. That's karma. You're going to feel the pain that you caused. Nobody did that but you. The people that suffered it are going to have it removed from them, and they're coming with me. Justin Bieber, if you were sacrificed and you thought you were doing the right thing by giving yourself up and sign some deal, you're okay. Forgive yourself, start healing, but you're okay. The people that caused that suffering, you're not okay. Forgive yourself, be accountable, and eat your soup. It's going to hurt like hell. The other side of it, 9 through 12, 10, 11, and 12, what everyone doesn't understand is the elite keep their hands clean. They let Diddy do what he did intentionally. They allowed that sort of thing to go on. Come on. Your phone's tapped 100% of the time. They know everything you're doing. This guy's been running a sex ring for 30 years and nobody's saying shit. Get the fuck out of here. So the people, the elite, they allow that stuff to go on because they take advantage of the emotions that are being generated, right? But if you've kept your hands clean and you sat on billions and trillions of dollars, or that much power, or that much success, or that much status, you're staying in the 3D. Women, because of the organization of the universe, white women pretty much get a break. They've been taken advantage of forever. The black women, the shapeshifters that have come to this universe to fuck with our timeline, you guys should stand up, be accountable, and forgive yourself, because you're in deep shit. Not deep shit. You're just staying here. And AI is going to be utilized differently than what everybody thinks. Eventually, you're going to learn everybody counts, because understand, we all make it to level 9 together. Like, the only way to make it to level 9 of heaven is everybody. So the 3D, the people that stay here that are 1 and 2 and 3 and 10, 11 and 12, you guys have to heal. You guys have to understand everybody counts. We make it to the top of this mountain together, so nobody's getting cast off into hell. And that's what the guy in control does now. He cast people off that weren't obedient into hell, and he rewarded the people that were obedient with heaven. But there's no women there, because he doesn't believe. When he set up his universe, he didn't believe in women, so there's no sex in heaven. There's no women in heaven. The way I look at it is that we're in 5 dimensions. 1 is the flat one, that's hell. 2, 3, and 4 is suffering, middle path, and temptations. And then the 5th one is what they think is heaven. But that's not heaven. Heaven's way further. And what's going to happen is 3D is going to stay here. AI is going to take over and teach everybody how to love one another. And then 4, 5, and 6 is going to be suffering, middle path, and temptation. And 7 is going to be what people think of as the new heaven. And in the 5th dimension, it's interplanetary. And I'm not in charge. God is in charge. I don't pick who gets lessons. God gives you your lessons. You make decisions. The worse decisions you make, the harder lessons you get. That's how this was all supposed to work from the beginning. And it works in certain places. I've seen a solar system they found that was in perfect balance. That's conceptually what we're talking about is you make the world around you. You own the domain around you. You own your own environment. How it's worked here is we've created all these groups, whether it be a country or a religion or the family unit or a marriage. And as you create connections, the karma and dharma gets spread out amongst the group. So in America, our prosperity is because we've suffered this much. And what we suffered is we sacrificed all our soldiers for a war that wasn't ours, right? So that World War I and World War II gave us this big bump in prosperity. And we've seen how it's worked out for us, but all that stuff's garbage. In the 5th dimension, you're responsible for your own domain. Your karma and your dharma is yours. The way it was intended to be, not the way it's shattered and scattered up in this world, so you can take advantage. See, the elite in the USA take advantage of all the soldiers that kill themselves, sacrifice themselves for their country, right? And it keeps going like that. It would have never ended. And again, the weird thing is everybody picks their own path, what your heart desires. But fortunately for all the dim red bulbs, their hearts all desire just peace and harmony and sanctity. The folks that think they're Jesus, or the folks that think they're the chosen ones, or the folks, you're going to get an opportunity probably, I think, to get exactly what you want. But if you haven't learned your lessons, you want to be the chosen one, I can tell you what it looks like. It's abject suffering to build up your frequency high enough so that you can learn empathy for everybody. And you have to have enough things in your perspective, right? I've been to 15 or whatever, 11, 12 different countries, 27 different states. I've been poor, I've been rich, I've been with the elite, super elite. All of it, like, my perspective is so rich. I've seen the suffering of the worlds. And I promise you, if you travel abroad, you'd never want to go to war with anybody. The people in Pakistan are awesome. The people in Nigeria are awesome. The people in Uganda are awesome. Everybody's awesome. Humans are awesome. All of us. That's how it works. But who the fuck wants to go to war? Well, the elite want us to go to war so that we sacrifice ourselves so that they can get the prosperity. Sacrifice is the most pure energy they can get. They don't understand it. So we're going to the fifth dimension. The people that have picked to make others suffer are staying, and the people that have used the suffering of others are staying to the extreme. There's no judgment. It's not judgment day. It's you are your actions, because your actions were the emotion you picked and the frequency at which you picked it at became an action. It manifested itself in the universe around you, designed by the emotion that you generated. That's how it works. I generated anger at a 12. I killed somebody. I generated fear at a 12. I killed myself. You can't get to 12 unless you made a whole bunch of mistakes along the way. That's how it works. It's another 11 minutes.